Hi, everybody.
Hi,
This is our knee-jerk reaction of
Thor.
Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok. And what'd you think?
I loved it. I was
Really?
about to scream.
What was your favorite part?
It's hard to tell. I can't.
Now, you haven't seen any of the other Thor movies. And honestly, if you haven't, don't, because they're really, not that great. I thought the first one was too stilted and just kind of meh. Second one I thought was better, but honestly, I've forgotten literally everything that happened in it. But this, wow, so much fun, so funny. The opening sequence alone before the credits is worth your money. Now we both saw Spider-Man.
Yes.
Spider-Man Homecoming. Which one did you like better? Thor! I left Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Left Spider-Man Homecoming just kind of meh about the whole thing. And this, and I when I left Spider-Man like that, I thought maybe I'm getting tired of superhero movies or something, but this is the most fun I've had watching a movie in quite a while.
Yeah.
This was, every bit of it was just entertaining. Before this, I think my favorite Marvel movie was probably Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one. And I love the second one too. I think the first one's a little stronger, but they're both great. And they definitely took their cues for this movie, for Thor Ragnarok, from Guardians. It felt like that. It was funny. It was lighthearted, pop music. By the way, I never thought I would want to see Thor fighting to Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin, but it's so good. It's so good. Everybody in this is great. Mark Ruffalo, who I kind of wish he was in it more as Banner, but what were any downsides to this? Did you find anything negative about this?
Let me think. No. I don't think so.
Honestly, I'm having a hard time coming up with anything about this movie I didn't 100% enjoy. And can we just talk for a second about the Grand Master, played by Jeff Goldblum? Holy crap. He's so funny. He's 100% Goldblum in this, like new Goldblum. But man, it was... it's not often I come out of a movie and can't complain about it, but
that was amazing.
yeah, I'm really having a hard time thinking of anything about this movie I didn't love. And I'll say this, because this is coming out just a couple of weeks before Justice League, I kind of feel bad for Justice League because, you know, they're doing what they can to save it, from what I've heard. You know, they brought in Joss Whedon, the guy who directed the first two Avengers movies, to finish up work on Justice League, and Danny Elfman's bringing back some of the original Batman and Superman music, and that's great, but I don't think it's going to be as fun as this.
Yeah. I'm actually going to say that this might... You saw me in Terminator 2, right?
Yeah.
I might consider making this my favorite movie.
Are you kidding?
I am not kidding.
Terminator 2 has been her favorite movie for years, and you're gonna put Thor above Terminator 2?
Yes.
I can kind of see it, because Terminator 2 is excellent, but it's also kind of serious too, right? Mm-hmm. This is just it's kind of weird that they released this in November, because this is a perfect summer popcorn movie. And I think this would have just cleaned house this summer. Or maybe they wanted to wait until it wasn't such a heavy schedule. I don't know. What do you think?
I think that they had to work on more of the effects.
Yeah, a lot of effects. Lots. Did you think the effects looked cheap ever, or cheesy?
No.
Not really. I mean, it's not. It's hard to make a 7-foot tall green monster seem real because it's just something we don't have, you know, a basis for in our reality. But that was like, yeah, effects are good, music is incredible, the pacing is fantastic. I was never bored. This movie's 2 hours and 10 minutes, so it's a little long, and honestly, I could have kept watching it. And I think because, you know, since Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2 are both out, and, you know, Civil War, like, there are some scenes in Civil War that, you know, I'll skip. I liked Doctor Strange when it came out in theaters, but I tried to watch it again, and I was just kind of bored by it. This might be a go-to for us a lot. I think we're going to end up watching this a lot when it comes out on
Yes.
you know, home video.
And guess who else it had it in?
Who?
Doctor Strange.
Yes, Doctor Strange. There are a lot of cameos in this. Not just from Marvel characters, but from other character actors that I'm not going to spoil. Let's not spoil a couple of the people in it because it's fantastic.
It is fantastic. I actually said to my dad, give me something to chew on, because
she was getting worked up. She was enjoying it so much. Now, I will say this. The scenes where they show the villain Hela, the goddess of death, fighting the Valkyrie, that was gorgeous. That was just beautiful. It looked like a painting come to life, you know, where you have like Hela from behind and you see all the Valkyrie on their horses riding towards her in the sky. It is just, it's big, it's epic, but it never feels too self-important. And anytime it seems like it's gonna be too serious, it makes a joke and it reminds you you're watching a silly cartoon, you know, comic book movie with Norse gods and rock monsters. Like, this is fun.
You know,
it's so fun.
Right there, I actually thought you were gonna say something bad about it. I was like,
no.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna do it. Is he gonna do it?
No, I can't think of anything bad to say about this. I like, any critique I would have would be nitpicky, but as of the time we've recorded this, it's the best reviewed movie that Marvel's ever had.
Yeah.
And I can see why, because everybody's likable. Everybody, I can't. It's really hard to review this because I can't think of anything to critique. It's just, it's great. This probably is the best thing they've released. This or Guardians. Yeah, right? Like, which do you like better? This or Guardians of the Galaxy? This.
I'm gonna say this because it's hard to explain.
It's more fun.
Yeah.
And that's funny because Guardians is really fun, but this
is funny, it's fun, it's violent.
Yeah. And I think the fact that you're not with basically one set of characters the entire movie, it'll jump. You know, you'll have a section with Thor, and then it'll jump to Hela for a while, and it goes back and forth. I think that helps it keep the momentum going and not feel
like you're in one place at a time.
Right. Like, you don't feel, oh, we got to stick with this some more. You know, I think it's, the pacing on this is really excellent. The opening where he's in the shackles kind of reminded me a little bit of Mad Max.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of Mad Max Fury Road. But go see this.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to anyway. It's a Marvel movie, but it's so much fun. I can't recommend this enough. I'm gonna say this is an A+. This is an easy A+.
A+.
Go see it.
Yes, go see it.
Bye.
Bye.